I could hear my soul scream in a silence. Sawadika, dears, my love, welcome to my channel. My name is Little Jan, and today I like to use this opportunity to share with you the inspirations why I'm creating this YouTube channel. So I've been thinking about making a YouTube video for just a long time. Just because of fear of being judged and fear of being misunderstood, I keep postponing this idea. But however, I often imagine myself become a YouTuber and be able to express everything freely. So after a long think back and forth of pros and cons, I decide to jump it all in and give it a try. And it is not because I happen to have college and have no fear anymore. Actually, I still fearful and afraid of being seen in the online world. The reason I decide to do it anyway because I'm actually so tired of depending on how people will think about me. And I believe deep inside that in order to be free from this is just to face it. This is the reason why I decided to be on YouTube. I could hear my soul scream in a silence. This is what you're supposed to do. But this is not just the only reason. This is another reason and a big inspiration that actually helped me cope with my own fear is the gratitude that I feel towards a YouTube platform and the creator on this platform. Because it has been over decades. I'm listening, watching, and learn so many things from YouTube. First, I learned English on YouTube unintentionally through the song. It was in year 2007. I started to listen to the English song without understanding any word. My favorite song is a Disney song. I love the beautiful lyrics, hopeful and magical words that the Disney put together.
It's a world.
Be able to understand English is like a big gigantic doors of knowledge open in front of me, because from that I can learn many more knowledge that are available in online world. Like the first knowledge I discovered was around food, health and the nutrition. I got to see a documentary about the food industry named Food Inc.
The way we eat has changed more in the last 50 years than in the previous 10,000.
Alongside many other documentaries that made me conscious about my food choice and that the impacts I could unintentionally create on the world. It's just a blessing that you can really take your health on your own hand. I was also introduced to the plant-based nutrition, and one of my favorite was Fully Law Christina.
Hey you guys, it's Christine.
She helped me connect with the food and vegetable, and I love incorporate the plant-based into my meal. But there is another woman that I very love her. Her name is Joanna Mendoza.
Let's do this.
She has very cheerful personalities and very authentic. She was starting from being fully law and then become vegetarian, and now she eats meat, and I love her more for that reason. She is true to herself that when she needs to change, she can change.
I am not going to put a label anymore on myself and that I follow this diet or that diet.
It's kind of opened my mind, you know, that I don't need to fall into one concept and just listen to my body and try what's best for me. I feel that she's a very courageous woman because people perceive her as role model, and she come out of that to be herself again and accepting that some people may not love her anymore. To me it's so touched. So I love you, you know, so I love you. I love you exactly the way you are, and you are my inspiration. Thank you. I don't know if I could really go on for everybody that so inspire me. Like one of the women, her name is Ellen Fisher.
Ellen Fisher, a wife and mother sharing our story of our simple island life. We love all things healthy vegan eats, homeschooling, and gentle parenting.
I readily watched every single video of her, and I was dreaming to living the islands lifestyle for myself, which I did that in year 2019. I really love it. Now I live in just a different condition. It's another experience. So I really wanted to shout out that you are my inspiration and you are the reason that I step up on my role and then start doing my thing. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you all.
And another guys I cannot not mention.
My name's Joe Cross.
I know him through the documentaries that him film Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead.
I look like I've swallowed a sheep.
I'm not going to eat any of your food.
I have a plan.
All I'm going to do is drink juice. Green juice. 60 days.
I was in tears watching his transformation and the many lives he held. I also did try the juice cleaning for myself. It did not just improve my health but also heal my emotion. I feel like a new person, really. Thank you, Mr. Jokos. Love you. I also practice yoga and I really love to practice with beautiful boho, like a couple that film a very beautiful productions of the yoga in the beautiful scenery. I remember I saw one that she was like doing yoga among the snow. It was something I wasn't expect at all. So, can you believe all of that is with our cause? That every day we can receive some things so abundance, so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you all.
Food and the exercise that I apply to myself really improved my life and changed my life into a new frequency. And that's when I was introduced to the greater knowledge of the law of attraction through the movie named Secret.
You know, this secret gives you everything you want: happiness, health, and wealth.
So I was a male at that time. Then I tracked down every single thing I could find in YouTube, in online world about the law of attractions. I ate, breath, sleep, journeys to know the knowledge of the universe.
All of this happened because of knowing how to apply the secret.
And through the author suggestion of YouTube is so brilliant, I was introduced to a video from Mrs. Francesca, and she shared how she met her husband, and exactly a man who she never met and she didn't know who he was at the time. So I was like so much in hope, and this is a beautiful story. And you know, because of law of attraction, it really works. So I found the love of my life, which is now my fiance. He is exactly what I wanted in a man: lovely, warm, and kind heart, generous to people, and super humble. When I met him, it's like every cell of my body was remember. I also sharing the story of how we met in one of article in Medium, which I will link below in the description so you can really check it out. And I hope that my story and many people's story maybe being the love of your life to you. So the law of attraction was really a big part of my life, but still it's just a little bit of knowledge that I earned from YouTube and the YouTube creators. The most profound learnings is around the realm of spirituality. From the religion point of view to the no form spiritualities. I was born Buddhism. I got to learn about Buddhism through the movie The Great Buddha on YouTube. It was a movie of 54 episodes, 1 hour each. I cried so hard, like the longest cry I have ever had in my life. I feel so blessed and so gratitude. And not only the Buddhism, I also also learned about love of God from the Jesus of Nazareth. It was 6-hour movies. I was so touched and melted in the pure love of God, and I feel like my life become purposeful. I also love to learn about the Bible scripture.
He among you who is without sin, let him cast the first stone.
And one of the YouTube channels named The Bible Project was really helped me because they did everything in animation, make something that very difficult to understand to be something easy and fun. I also love to hear from the pastor Joel Austin. Like his teaching is so powerful and full of hope. It's like it was God speak to him.
When the Most High God placed His hand of blessing on your head, He marked you for favor. He marked you for greatness. He marked you to overcome obstacles.
It's so mysterious to me until now that how can He speak non-stop, no pause and no mistake. It's unbelievable. Not only the spirituality in the form of religions that really guide me into the light, help me on the day that I couldn't help myself. You know, there was a movie named The Ship by Wayne Dyer. This movie is helping me to letting go and letting fall.
The truth is, I feel something else is in charge of all of this. So it's really about surrendering to it. Surrendering to something that is bigger than you, that you are connected to, and that's really in control of everything.
There are so many spiritual teachers on the YouTube that I cannot even name them all. And this day I'm really in love with the teaching of Eckhart. And every time when I feel my life stuck and need the answer for unanswered question, I went to his channels, and it's like God gave me some answer and another inspiration and hope for the life. So I'm very grateful. With all I have received on the YouTube and the YouTube creators, my heart filled with the deep gratitude, and that helped me to overcome my fear and insecurity and starting to change my life. What would be the great way to give back is just to stand alongside with all those of my teachers, change what I have learned, and perhaps someone could be inspired. I think that's already enough. So thank you for listening to me, and please support me on my journeys. I wish to bring you all the good stuff. My name is Little James, and this is my channel. Much love.
Thank you all for your kindness. Can't wait to give you back some tunes and a whole lot of fun. Shaky, shaky, with love, with love, with love. Oh, I still don't know what I'm doing. Then again, that's life, so I guess I'll just have a little fun. 'Cause I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. I got no secrets, got no pretty face or a body, just a lot of thinking. Maybe a little bit too much, I'm overthinking. Yeah, all the time, pretty much I hate my mind. A lot of times I hate my mind, but then I realize we feel the same.